What's up, everybody? It's your host, Dan. And I'm back with another podcast episode, man. It's been a minute, I ain't gonna lie. It's probably been like 2 or 3 weeks since I did a podcast on this channel. I was recently on my guy Dada's channel. We talked about a lot of different things with football, basketball related. So check it out on Game on Blitz. I believe that's what this channel is called, Game on Blitz. But yeah, man. Today, man, it's NFL season. It's NFL season, man, and it's a lot to talk about. It's a lot. The preseason is finally beginning, and we have a lot, bro. Well, one of the things we talked about on his channel was the Jalen Hurts situation with not him being, I ranked 9, I believe so, in the QB ratings. That was kind of crazy to me. He was ranked 9 in the QB ratings. Hold on. Yeah, he was ranked 9 in the QB ratings. But yeah, that was crazy. Ranked 9, and I believe I couldn't even remember what quarterbacks were ahead of him, but I feel like he should have been in a top 5 spot. I don't know if I said it on his channel, but obvious the best quarterback I would say right now is Patrick Mahomes, of course. You could go Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen. Okay, but yeah, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, then Jalen Hurts. That's what I would say is my top 5 quarterbacks. And Lamar Jackson is just that stretch giving it to him. I low-key like Joe Burrow over him. And so, those could switch flip-flop. But, yeah, man, those are my top 5 quarterbacks. I feel it's kind of disrespectful to have Jalen Hurts at 9. Even though they've been saying, he didn't do too much to win that Super Bowl. But, he won it, his way, though. Any other quarterback in that system, you don't know. They probably could have won it, but Jalen Hurts fit that system with him. So I gotta give it to him, Jalen Hurts as being the top 5 quarterback. But I didn't really want to talk about that, man. His week 1 opponent, Dallas Cowboys, is the team right now that should be talking about, man. They have a player of the name of Micah Parsons, their best player to be exact. On the defensive side, probably their best overall player. He's been looking for a contract. He's currently on his rookie deal, and he wants that payday. That payday he's supposed to get that payday, and their owner Jerry Jones decided not to pay him. And I was reading a couple articles. I saw that his Micah Parsons was talking about he wanted to get paid after his third, because on the rookie contract you get 4 years. So after his 3rd year, he wanted to get paid. The season going into his 3rd year, he wanted to get paid. But then his agent told him nah, just stay put after the season. Then we can start talking to the front office. After the third season, which is now, I believe, because this is 3rd or 4th. I'm confused. I don't really know too much. 3rd or 4th year, he expected talks again. They called it off. They said, nah. So now is that time. He's like, yo, the price is only getting, once you wait on a player, the prices goes up. By then, when he wanted his contract after year 3, it probably would have been a little cheaper. Or the beginning of year 3, it could have been a little cheaper. But now that he's seen all the other players in his position getting paid, getting max dollars, now he wants to get paid. He wants his payday to come, because everybody knows that he should be the highest paid linebacker in the NFL. Jerry Jones keeps brushing it off. Jerry Jones did this a lot. I believe he did this with Dak too. But Dak never forced his hand to request a trade, how Micah Parsons recently did. He requested a trade out of Dallas. He requested a trade out of Dallas, and Jerry Jones was basically saying fans don't need to worry, we're not trading him, even though Micah Parsons wants to get traded for not getting his money, which he truly deserves his money, because one freak injury, we already know Jerry Jones isn't going to pay the man when he's healthy, What do you think he's gonna pay? You know he's not gonna pay the man when he's hurt. So man, I feel for Micah Parsons, man. He's supposed to definitely get his money. He's the best linebacker in the NFL, no question. Honestly, no question. And he's on the America's team. Like, I know the fans are pissed right now, and they asked Jerry Jones, like, do you expect him to play week 1? And he was saying no. He already knows, like, I don't expect him to play. So, like, Jerry, you got to pay him, bro. You got to pay him that money, bro. You got to pay him that money, bro. Hopefully, honestly, I don't mind if he gets traded, bro. I don't mind if he gets traded. You know, when Cowboys is losing, everybody's loving it. So if he gets traded, I don't mind that. I wouldn't mind it at all. To what team, though? That's the question. I'm not too familiar with the rumors. I'm not hearing a lot of rumors of what teams. I just hearing crazy stuff. Like, I saw like Rams. If he go to the Rams, he'd get Arizona to come back, which is not happening. I saw the Bills. I saw the Jags. I don't know. Me personally, if the Lions could throw whatever they want at them, throw it at them, all the picks to get them. But I don't know. I don't see Jerry Jones honestly trade him. I feel like he's going to get paid this year. By week 1, I don't know. Maybe we get a notification while we do this podcast that he got paid. Maybe we don't. But I truly believe that he will still be a Cowboy this season. And if I don't know if they got a franchise tag on him. I'm not too sure if they have that on him. But that would be quite interesting if they use that on him. That will basically force him to play, I believe. I don't know if it forces him to play, but something like that. But, yeah, that's it with the Cowboys. Cowboys is, I don't know, man. Cowboys always is in for some drama, man. Always in for some drama. Another rival in the NFC East, Washington Commanders, wide receiver Terry McLaurin, I believe the name, McLean. He wants to pay that as well, and he wants about $30 million, and it's kind of questioned. A lot of people talk about, yeah, he's wide receiver 1 at Commanders, but is he really worth $30 million? And then, but a lot of people are saying, well, look at the Commanders. Look at the Commanders. He brought the Commanders back to the playoffs. They went to the NFC Championship. They haven't done this, haven't done that in a while. And other people are saying that's all Jaden Daniels, but really, realistically, it's the duo of Jaden Daniels and Terry. And I feel like they should pay Terry, bro. You got to pay Terry. After the year he just had, it might, like, the numbers, it might have not been a lot, but, you know, like, the impact he had. They beat the first seed in the Detroit Lions, us, that I'm still sick about. As a rookie, Jalen Daniels went to the NFC Championship. So you take away his wide receiver 1, what are you expecting out of Jaden Daniels this year? I know you guys grabbed Deebo Samuels, but Deebo doesn't look to be the same Deebo he was a few years ago with the 49ers. So you got to pay Terry, bro. If he's asking for 25 to 30 million, you got to take that to the chin and pay him, bro. I know Commanders fans, they want him paid for sure. You just got to pay the man, bro. They're in the NFC. Where their division is low key winnable. It's really winnable. It's definitely winnable. Even though the Eagles gave them problems, but I like the Commanders, man. Their defense is pretty solid, and their offense is solid with Jaden Daniels. But you got to pay the man. You got to pay him. I feel like this year it hasn't been like a lot of players that's been asking for payments that doesn't deserve it. I feel like he deserves it. But yeah, you gotta pay him, bro. You gotta pay him. You gotta pay him. Preseason is starting this week, and a fan favorite face is starting this Friday. Cleveland Browns play on Friday. Shedeur Sanders, fifth round pick. We all know he should have been a first-round pick. Went to the Cleveland Browns that already drafted a quarterback in the 3rd round, and Dylan Gabriel, who was a solid quarterback. But, you know, the fans were confused on why draft two quarterbacks in one draft. The owner, it's crazy. On the podcast of with my man's Dowda, I was saying that beforehand, like the two people in the front office didn't look eye to eye with each other with this Shedeur Sanders pick. Then right after that podcast dropped, the owner literally said it like he had nothing to do with the Shedeur pick. He basically said he didn't want Shedeur, and how that was all the GM's pick. So it feels like him saying that is like pretty harsh. Like, you're not supposed to say that when you already got the two quarterbacks there. Now it's looking like Shedeur, like, damn, y'all really don't want me here. Like, the owner doesn't even want me here. The man that's writing my checks don't want me here. But as you see, he's starting tomorrow versus the Panthers. Kenny Pickett and Dylan Gabriel aren't playing tomorrow. I believe they're both nursing injuries. So Shedeur has a chance to prove himself. And hopefully he does good. I'm rooting for him to do good. I believe he's probably going to play like the first half because they only got him and Joe Flacco. And then they just signed another QB because they needed more bodies to throw the ball. But I don't know if he's going to be played too much. Probably he's going to play a little bit in the second half, but I feel like the whole first half should be Shedeur Sanders. I seen Stephen A. Smith say like today, like the Browns are setting up Shedeur for failure. And I kind of agree, but with that, just by saying like Shedeur has been practicing with a third team, a fourth team, and now he's starting the preseason game, which is cool. Like, we all want to see Shedeur succeed. Like, I'm rooting for Shedeur. I was a fan with him for a long time. Like, I used to watch the overtime shows with him at Trinity when his dad was the OC at Trinity, and now we see him in the league. But it's like, I don't know who's going out there, like the first team of wide receivers. I wonder because like he did make that point, but then I realized it's preseason that not everybody really plays. So if Shedeur isn't probably passing the ball to the first teamers, it's kind of kind of off because he's been practicing with the third teams and the fourth teams. But hopefully he succeeds out there, and I hope he proves the Browns wrong, even though that's his team. Like, he got to prove his own team wrong. Like, the owner saying that is kind of crazy. Like, I'm still stuck on that because I remember seeing it live. Like, when you saw the draft, you could see it live. Like the draft room was like shady. Like, they was like confused and stuff like that. But yeah, man, I'm rooting for Shedeur to succeed. Like, that's gonna be the most anticipated preseason game ever, bro. Like, on Monday morning, ESPN, Fox Sports, whatever the show is called. Yeah, Fox Sports, NFL Network is probably going to be talking about it the whole weekend. All they're going to talk about is Shedeur. So I hope Shedeur does well. I hope he does a great in the first half. No interceptions, a high passing completion rate. And because he's going to be the main topic on Monday, we need all positives. So hopefully he does his thing. But I don't know. Am I going to tune in? Maybe, maybe not. I really don't know. I really don't know if I'm going to tune in because preseason football is just so mid to me. But, man, Shedeur's finna be on, bro. Shedeur's proving a point to these guys. And it's funny, like Shedeur's talking about, man, he told his pops, don't even come to the practices, man. Come to preseason. Watch me work in the preseason. Because you come to practices, you're not seeing me do my thing. You don't want to waste Pop's time. So hopefully Pops pull up to the game tomorrow. I believe I don't know if it's in Charlotte or Cleveland. I really don't know. But he's playing against his old wide receiver teammate, Jimmy Horn. So that's going to be cool. I seen the videos. They was chopping it up, both in the cleats, the Deion Sanders cleats. But it's going to be pretty cool. But that's really all for those preseason. I really don't know what to say for preseason because I really don't follow preseason. My Lions played last week in the Hall of Fame game. That's the first time for us. But we got completely destroyed. Kyle Allen was our starting quarterback. I was pretty confused why. Well, we have Hendon Hooker. And Hendon Hooker was like always our 2 or 3 guy. And Kyle Allen was even on the squad last year. I feel like Hendon Hooker should have started that game. I believe he's starting this next preseason game. But Kyle Allen didn't look too good in my and my readings. Hopefully Henry wins that second job. And hopefully the Lions, man, they stay healthy this year, man. I see a lot of injuries already happening. Our quarterback from last year's draft from Missouri, I believe he's out for the season with a shoulder injury. It sucks because he's a great corner. Our corners in defense was banged up all last year, so hopefully he gets right. Hopefully Terran Arnold has a good year this year. I'm high on him, Terran Arnold. Hopefully he goes crazy this year, bro. Aiden Hutchinson, hopefully he comes back well. I heard he's been doing quite his thing at practice. Hopefully he comes week 1 versus who we play? Packers. Ooh, we play Packers week 1. Yeah, we need that dub. But hopefully he comes week 1 ready and everything, like up to speed and stuff like that. But I'm excited for this year, bro. I'm excited. It's going to be quite interesting season, man. Both our coordinators are gone. Our defensive coordinator, Aaron Glenn, he had went over to the New York Jets. Yeah, man, and he started off fresh over there. They got rid of Aaron Rodgers and picked up Justin Fields. So I'm interested to see how Justin Fields do over there. I haven't seen too much. I seen that he's been a little struggling getting it used to the new system. I'm not sure though. Don't quote me on that. But it's gonna be interesting there. I think he's gonna be with his old teammate Garrett Wilson. I believe they were both at Ohio State together. No, I'm not too sure. Was they? But Garrett Wilson's going to get all the attention, all the passes he wants. Last year he had problems with A-Rod getting the ball to him and stuff like that. Shout out to Sauce Gardner, man. Guy from Michigan. He got paid. He's the highest paid cornerback right now, so shout out to him. He hopefully keeps doing his thing, man. Keeps balling out. Keep putting on for the state and the city of Detroit. But, yeah, our coordinator Aaron Glenn's over there. Won't be rooting for them. He left us. Won't be rooting for him. Honestly, I don't root for nobody besides the Lions. Honestly, I don't have favorite players. I don't have a favorite player at all in the NFL. I just root for the hometown team. I only watch the hometown team. Now, since we're good again, there's no need to watch them other teams on primetime and stuff like that. Just watch the fourth quarter, to be fair. I'm going to keep the stack. Lions primetime games, I'm going to watch it the beginning to the end. But at the other teams, fourth quarter. Fourth quarters. I'm going to keep it a beam with y'all, man. I'm going to keep it a beam with y'all. But Ben Johnson, our old offensive coordinator, he's in the Chicago Bears now. He went to our rivals. I don't know what week we see them in, but it's going to be quite interesting, man. Caleb Williams is going to be in his offense, and they got a pretty good wide receiver core, man. So it's going to be quite interesting to see what they do over there. Caleb Williams got to show he's that guy, man. The first pick from last year's draft, Jaden Daniels overtook him, man. He won Rookie of the Year last year. So he got to show that he's that guy. And playing in Ben Johnson's offense, it should be quite fun for him, man. I know Ben Johnson got a lot of tricks for him. Rome, Osea, DJ Moore's over there. Luther Burden, the rookie from Missouri, is over there. Running back, I forgot, is Swift over there still? I'm not too sure if Swift is still over there. But it's going to be interesting over there, man. Caleb Williams, hopefully he does his all right. But, when we play the division, I want to go undefeated versus the division, especially versus them, because that's our old coordinator. And I just want to prove a lot of teams wrong, man. Everybody's saying that Dan Campbell isn't nothing without his coordinators. They're just going to prove that the Lions this year is going to prove that it's just about the coordinators. The head coach doesn't do stuff. But I hope Dan Campbell pulls everybody wrong this year. I'm not too sure if he got Coach of the Year last year. I'm really not too sure. But hopefully he gets Coach of the Year. We was 14-3 last year, or I believe, or 15-2. Record might not be as good as that, but we got a tough schedule, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I was talking to the guys about the schedule, bro. I gotta go to that real quick. The schedule is tough for the Lions, bro. Like the back-to-back games. Hold on, let me read y'all this back-to-backs. All right, cool. We got the Bengals October 5th. Don't know what week that is, but we got them October 5th. Then the following week, we're going to the Chiefs primetime game. That's one back-to-back. And then November 9th, we got the Commanders. Then the next week after, we got the Eagles. Like, yo, our schedule this year is tough. And then end the year off, we got the Vikings on Christmas Day. And then the week after Christmas, we got the Bears to end it. Like, our road games, our back-to-back road games, those three is going to be tough. Especially not especially towards, nigga. All three of those sets of back-to-backs is going to be extremely tough. And I can't wait to see what the Lions do. Hopefully, we win them all. Definitely want to beat the Chiefs. Definitely want to beat the Commanders, Eagles. Definitely want to beat them all. Vikings, Bears, Bengals. Want to beat them all. They give us that schedule for rewarding us of that. What we did last year, we dominated every team. And I'm excited, bro. I'm excited. We got a lot of primetime games this year, bro. We got a lot of those games, bro. This season is going to be fun, bro. Season's going to be quite fun, bro. We're going to be at top of the division. We're going to be the Super Bowl champs this year. Hopefully the Chiefs don't make it this year. I'm tired of the Chiefs. I'm trying to see something new. Can the Ravens or the Bills finally make it? Can Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson get over the hump? Like, literally, can they get over the freaking hump? I want to see one of those two teams in the Super Bowl. Tired of the Chiefs. Joe Burrow already made it one time. Yeah. So who would the Lions play in the Super Bowl? Will it be the Bills or the Ravens? And that division, the Ravens division is quite tough, man. The Ravens division is quite tough. They got the Ravens, and if the Bengals start off slow like they did last year, I'm gonna be pissed because Joe Burrow is like that. Jamar Chase is like that. That connection right there. They should never miss the playoffs, bro. Like, for them to miss the playoffs last year was crazy. But hopefully, man, they make the playoffs. They don't start off ruggish like they did last year and the year before that. But that division is tough, man. You still got them. You got the Steelers. The Steelers, you know, their defense. Mike Tomlin never went under 500. They got Aaron Rodgers. I seen videos. He looked kind of slow. But what can you expect? He's a 40-year-old coming off an Achilles injury 2 years ago. But I feel like the defense will carry. But they got DK. And then they picked up Ramsey. They lost Pickens, but that should be quite interesting over there. And then they got the Browns. Oh, I didn't even know the Lions played the Browns this year. Okay. Hopefully Shedeur started by then. You know, I'm rooting for Shedeur, like I said earlier. But the Browns, you don't know what they're going to do with their quarterback positioning. Myles Garrett, remember he requested a trade, Myles Garrett, and they paid him. So he's fully committed to the Browns now. But it's going to be quite interesting this year, man. Week 1. Oh, we got week 1. Packers and then our home openers versus the Bears. So Ben Johnson has his I like our schedule. Like, I like it that we play a lot of tough teams because the spotlight is on us, bro. 3 times the charm, man. Year 1, we lost. We blew a lead in the NFC Championship. Year 2, we was a first seed and lost to a rookie quarterback at the crib. So year 3, we're going to the Super Bowl, bro. We got to. Stamps is stamped. I think that's all I got. I feel like I covered everything for the NFL. This is my NFL preview show. I'm already giving my predictions. Lions versus the Ravens or the Bills at the Super Bowl. I need something new, bro. NFL's getting too repetitive. Yeah, man. Like, share, subscribe, turn your post notifications on. And we'll be back next week, hopefully. And we out.